What is going on, guys? Welcome back to TVandMe. I am Kevin, and this is my reaction review to Season 1, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead. So let's do a really quick recap, because not a lot happened really in terms of story. Basically, we were introduced to the characters in the world. We met, of course, Rick, who believes his wife and son may be dead, or missing, one of the two. And their names are Laurie and Carl. So they're both at the refugee camp, of course, with Shane, who is apparently sleeping with Rick's wife. I'm guessing she's still married to him. And yeah, he's been looking after him, looking after his son. And of course, Rick is on his way there now after escaping the city of Atlanta. We also met the legend that is Glenn. He drove out in style in the last episode on the motorway, heading towards the camp as well, in his Mustang, alarm blaring, music playing, with a massive smile on his face, which put a massive smile on my face. We also had Andrea, the blonde lady. She showed a bit of an interest in Rick when they were talking to each other in the mall. She seemed to warm up to him. There was a bit of a connection there, so there may be something happening between those two in the future. We also met T-Dog. He was carrying the handcuff key to Merle's handcuffs, or Dixon's handcuffs. He was called by both in the episode, so I don't know which to call him by yet. We'll see as the series progresses, but yeah, he was handcuffed to a roof. T-Dog dropped the key down a drain at the most inopportune time. So yeah, he left him on the roof handcuffed. He ran downstairs, locked the door behind himself. So Merle is stuck on the roof, and T-Dog jumped in the van with the others and escaped the city. Also joining them was Jackie, which was the other lady, and there was a gentleman there as well, but for the life of me I cannot remember his name, or at least I did say it, I don't think, because I didn't write it down, but who knows. Oh, we also met Dale, which was the old man at the camp where Shane is. But apart from that, they all escaped the city. They run away from zombies, and they're basically heading back towards the survivor camp. So yeah, pretty much no story, just meeting our characters, meeting the people we're going to learn about in this series. So without further ado, let's just get on with the episode. I've got my cup of tea ready, so we are ready for any eventuality. Let's do this. I don't think help is coming, buddy.
Oh no! Help me! Come on now! Help me!
Oh, you're going to be zombie food.
I know I'm being punished. I never begged you before.
Oh, is that a saw? Oh, is it going to come off? That was a bit of a dark intro again, jeez. Tell you, those survivors better hope he doesn't cut his handcuffs off, because if he does, something tells me he's going to go for some serious revenge.
Best not to dwell on it. Tomorrow will get left behind. Nobody's gonna be sad he didn't come back.
Daryl?
His brother.
Oh shit, his brother. Uh-oh.
We get down to that last can of beans, you're gonna be loving those frog legs, lady. You see, now, Shane, do you think I could have a second helping, please? Please, just one?
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah. Don't listen to her, man. You and me will be heroes. We'll feed these folks Cajun-style Kermit legs.
I would rather eat Miss Piggy. Yes, that came out wrong.
Hero.
Glenn. Just like,
Is
yeah,
it
I'm
Dan?
over here,
Are they
guys.
back?
Glenn coming in like a badass.
Think things through a little more carefully next time, would it?
Sorry. Got a cool car.
He has got a cool car. Who's the Daryl guy? He's going to be pissed off Merle didn't come back.
Come meet everybody.
Oh, here we go. Family time.
Hey, helicopter boy! Come say hello! Guy's a cop, like you.
Oh no. Wait for it. It's Pearl Harbor all over again. The love triangle. Oh, Shane.
Mom said you died.
She had every reason to believe that.
I take it he's a bit of an abusive husband then. And father.
He won't wake up.
And how do you know that, Missy?
Go on, strip it clean.
Generators need every drop of fuel they can get. Got no power without it. Sorry, Glenn.
So I get to drive at least a few more days. Maybe we'll get to steal another one someday.
Poor Glenn. Yeah, I think she has got a bit of a thing for him.
Better than in.
Oh, things are going to be really
You're
awkward.
asking me or telling me?
Aww. Went after their catch. Not satisfied with eating you, he eats your bloody dinner as well. It's a bit of a beating. Just smack him on the head, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Problem sorted.
Look at it all gnawed on.
Oh, that's going to be that Daryl, isn't it?
Cheese-bearing, motherless, poxy bastard.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Come on, people, what the hell?
oh, that was weird.
It's gotta be the brain. Y'all know nothing?
Wait till he finds out.
Merle! Merle! Get your glass out here. Who are you?
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes? You got something you want to tell me?
Your brother was a danger to us all. So I handcuffed him on a roof, hooked him to a piece of metal. He's still there.
Well,
Oh,
let me
he's going to take a
process
swing at
this.
him.
Hey! Watch the knife. Okay. You best let me go.
Nah, I think it's better if I don't.
It's supposed to make me feel better. It don't.
Maybe this will. Look, I chained the door to the roof so the geeks couldn't get at him. With the padlock.
It's got to count for something.
Hell with all y'all. Just tell me where he is. So I can go get him.
He'll show you. Isn't that right?
She's sending him back out.
I'm going back.
Oh, she wasn't wanting him to go back. She knew what he would say. I thought she was sending him back out straight away then. I was like, jeez.
Come on.
Oh,
You know the way.
come on,
You've been there
Glenn.
before. In and out, no problem. You said so yourself.
Tell you, Glenn best not
It's not
die.
fair of me to ask. I know that,
I'm not
but
gonna
I'd
be
feel
happy.
a lot better with you along. I know she would too. The walkie-talkie, the one in the bag I dropped. He's got the other one. Our plan was to
Oh,
connect when they
yeah.
got closer.
Is it our walkies?
Yeah.
So use the CB. What's wrong with that?
CB's fine. It's walkies that suck. They're crap. They back to the 70s, don't match any other bandwidth, not even the scanners in our cars.
It's not going to go well, is it?
Okay.
Think about him, Mom. Everything that's happened to him so far. Nothing's killed him yet.
He was only back for 2 minutes. He strikes me as a bit of a Ned Stark character for those Game of Thrones
Word on the matter. I
fans
told
out
you,
there.
geeks can't get at it.
Me too.
Oh, not this dickhead.
Just swapping war stories, Ed.
How dare you? Why would you be? You are the one that told me that he died. You son of a bitch.
Oh, Shane.
Ugly skank.
Right in the forehead. Lovely. Crossbows are practically the perfect weapon for the zombie apocalypse. Silent and deadly.
I don't think she needs to go anywhere with you, Ed.
Honestly, it's none of your business. Come on now. You heard me.
Please.
Hey, don't think I won't knock you on your ass just because you some college-educated coos, all right? Now, you come on now, or you gonna regret it later.
Tell me what? I tell you what!
Oh, Shane, fuck him up. Fuck him up, Shane. Yeah! I think he's taking his frustration out on him. Fuck you know.
Put your hands on your wife, your little girl, anybody else in this camp one more time. I will not stop next time. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'll beat you to death, Ed.
He had that coming. Is he gone? No, is he dead? The zombie's got him. He cut his hand off. Why didn't he just try and cut the chain? Oh, how did he get off the roof? So there we have it, season 1, episode 3, and yeah, looks like Merle's going to be out for revenge. He's cut his hand off, but why didn't he just cut through the chain, or why didn't he just cut through the pipe? Unless they were, like, because it's metal, the metal blade on the thing couldn't cut through it because it was too blunt, so he did it through his arm or something because it's softer. But mind you, he'd have to cut through bone anyway. I don't know, maybe he just wasn't thinking right because he was out of his mind at that point and he was like begging, saying that he knew he'd cocked up and he'd done wrong things. Maybe he'll turn into a good character actually now because he's like, he was begging and saying that he knew he'd done wrong in the world. Maybe he'll turn out to be a good character now and he'll actually help people stop being racist. But yeah, I don't think his brother's taken it well either. He went a bit crazy at the end there, which ain't surprising. I know they're arseholes, I know they're racists, but they're brothers, so no matter how much you hate them two, they're always going to have love for one another. And yeah, so I reckon that Daryl is going to be a bit of a handful now that he's escaped. Whether or not they find Merle or not is another question. Maybe he'll just turn up at some point and be like, I'm back. Also in this episode we saw Rick go back to his family and then promptly return back to the city because, like I said in the reaction, he's a Ned Stark type of character where he is honourable to a fault. You know, he always does the right thing even if it's not the intelligent thing. You can't criticise him though because he wants to do the right thing because he knows it'll be on his conscience. He won't be able to live with himself. So even though it makes his family suffer a bit more, his son seems alright with it, Carl. He seemed alright with the fact he was going back into the sea, but his wife, it seems like that was the same old Rick, putting other people first before her. So yeah, I can see issues happening out of that. Because Rick's back as well now, Shane has been pushed off to the side, and we found out that Shane actually told Laurie that Rick was dead. Maybe he did that out of compassion because he didn't want her wondering. Maybe he presumed he died because he was in that hospital and they never heard from him. He didn't want her suffering and wondering every night and staying up every night wondering what had happened to him. So he sort of said that to put her own mind at ease, but it's now come back to kick him in the ass. Now she blames him. She probably sees it as though he just wanted to get with her. So he said Rick was dead in order to get in her bed, as it were. But I like Shane. He seems like a good character. He seems like a good surrogate father while Rick wasn't there to Carl. And to be honest, I think eventually, because we saw a couple of times, I can't remember the character's name. What was her name? Andrea. We saw Andrea a couple of times. She sort of gave those looks to Rick again. So I'm thinking at some point, Andrea and Rick may get together and Shane may get with Laurie. I think she'll forgive him. We also learned a couple of new names in this episode. Amy is the sister of Andrea, the one we talked about last time, who likes unicorn and dragons apparently. We also met Daryl, of course, which is what I'm going to know as the arsehole survivors, which also includes Ed, the abusive husband who we saw get his ass absolutely kicked, and he probably deserved it, to be fair. No, there's no problem about it. He did deserve it, beating his wife and child. So if Mel is still alive and he comes back to the camp, we've got Mel, who's an arsehole, we've got Daryl, who seems an arsehole, and we've got Ed, who is an absolute arsehole. So the 3 arseholes, if them 3 die, I'll be happy. I don't mind those 3 dying. I know that's an evil thing to say, but they're arseholes. We also met Ed's family, Carol, I think her name was, and Sophia, his daughter. Thing is, you saw in this episode when Ed's got his ass beat by Shane that Carol sort of went down and started crying for her husband, and that's sort of, I don't want to go into fucking commentary on social issues, but that's the sort of thing you see with beaten wives. They tend to, even though they're being beaten, they do love their husbands, and that's why they stay with them. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for them. And even if Ed does go out the show, I think it will hit Carol hard. I don't know about Sophia. We've not really met her that much. We saw her in passing at the fire, at the campfire, but yeah, I guess we'll wait and see where that story goes. So that was about it for this episode. Like I say, we've got T-Dog, Glenn, Rick and Daryl all gone back into the city. They're going to try and pick up the guns next episode, which won't be as easy as that, will it? No way it will be as easy as that. We also have Merle, who is missing. How he got off that roof, we do not know. I suppose we'll find out. The zombies weren't there, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he dropped down off the roof somehow, got down, and the zombies followed him. But I'm guessing he will turn up at some point and maybe be a good guy, or maybe cause some havoc. So that's about it for this episode, guys. Good episode. Again, more character building. We're starting to learn more about the dynamic of the group, the bad people, the good people, the in-betweens. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode, but until then, bye-bye.